Hello everyone, today we will have a look at my Eva Race defense, and this time I was really excited because I got a fantastic new unit in the name of Summer Kada, and she's about to replace my Ingrid Dragback Lunge. I like this unit a lot because she's effective against the current meta, she's effective against Savior and especially Brave Actor. You will see also for the most part in this video, I didn't have a duo's hindrance because I forgot to put it back since Kada is indeed a duo hero. And for my defense, you know how this works. 7 slot Sarah with ground orders, Mirabilis, she targets Kada moving her 2 spaces and now she can initiate from the left or right side. And remember this is very important. Canto will also activate depending on enemy's threat. If there is less enemy's threat on the left side, she moves to the left. Otherwise, with less enemy's threat on the right side, she moves to the right side. And if this happens, well, maybe Change Fate will activate. If Summer Kada is still threatened after Canto. Otherwise, you have Ground Orders Mirabilis, which is very deceptive here because Lilina has no assist, so she moves first, before Chrome. So she moves 3 spaces, followed by Chrome, 3 spaces also. So Chrome will snipe someone, he becomes kind of a hidden cavalry. Otherwise, still Lilina has no assist, she moves 3 spaces, followed by Chrome, 1 space, 2 spaces. Even without accounting for ground orders. So with respect to HP matching, it was kind of perfect, except for the fact that Chrome is a bonus unit, so he has 44 HP, well this means he has now 64 HP. Also Lilina has 43 HP, so that's why I have to give her a seal. Because she lacks 1 merge otherwise to reach 44 HP. But otherwise it's okay. In general I like the behavior of his defense with Lilina, no assist, change fate, ground orders here, and eventually Canto toward the right side allowing again change fate. And with respect to my defense, well you can see we have a special guest. Yes, Phoenix Master 1, and he did pretty well and you will see that later on. Otherwise, my defense did well this week and I am kind of satisfied. First match here was against Brave Edelgard no seal, Duolin without disarm trap, and other mythics as you can see, base kit. And this is something interesting about this Edelgard. I know this is not the best, but she's still plus defense, okay? I want you to see that, that's why I am allowing combat animation, because it surprises me. This. One shot.
I've done all I can.
This girl, Kada, is really strong. And you will see also this week a lot of people. Yes. As you can see, they didn't get it. They didn't see the ground orders. So even without accounting for Canto eventually moving Kada to the right side, you still have to account for ground orders. And this is pretty deceptive. And it gives Chrome so many kills this week. And they keep going. And you will see here, Duolin activates the Duo ability. I still didn't realize at this moment that I have a Bright Shrine instead of Duo's hindrance. I only realized this, I think Sunday, so that was kind of late. Surviving Duolin is no joke. Seros is definitely good. And next match is against Randy F2P. I keep seeing this name often, but I'm not even sure who this person is. But anyway, his offense team is kind of interesting. It looks like a hit and run tanking with Fallen Dimitri, Gale Force. I'm not sure about Heavy Blade, I think Flashing Blade is better. So, Far Save Felix plus 10, Destined Defense, Spentfield Bow. I don't like the fact they are both blue, but I can see how this would play. And why it might work. And here, Canto to the right side. Change Fate and boom, a one shot. This Chrome is no joke. And he surrendered. I'm sorry about this. And next one has 4 buildings, 4 mythics, and Dancer Azura and Aversa. I'm kind of confused here because who is actually the carry? Or is this hit and run? Anyway, so this happens. Followed by, as you can guess, ground orders. It happens almost every time. It's a very simple trick, but it's very effective. And you will see also Lilina is not doing much for this week. This defense is carried by mainly Samakeda and Legendary Chrome, and to some extent, I would say, Seros. But Bernadetta and Lilina, they are not doing much. Probably because of the positioning. They don't have a chance to hit anyone, or they are the first target of the snipe, especially Lilina. Next one now is against Gale Force. So you have here Sylvia slaying Flashing Blade, Gale Force, and Regin with Mystic Boost. I'm not convinced, but well. And this Yarn, you don't see this unit very often. Escape Route is interesting for hit and run, I guess. And Dueling Blade Session, Wings of Mercy. So yeah, you have to gamble the trap here because you probably understand this is a turn 1 trap, so turn 1 initiation has to happen. To be fair, I'm kind of surprised that this Yarn succeed at activating Heavy Blade against bonus Chrome.
Think you can beat us? Think again!
And yeah, the player decided to sacrifice Duolin. Okay. And for the next one, we are about to fight a big spender with Marth plus 10, impressive, and another plus 10 here, Edelgard. Plus 4 Roy, even the mythics, high much, plus 6 Regin, Altina plus 5, and Naga plus 4. So I allow here combat animation because I want you to see a legendary Edelgard. Because this surprises me. Bernadetta has damage reduction and yet she just died. So yeah, the damage reduction is not enough because she hits too hard.
Not good enough.
And here the change fate didn't happen. You probably understand why. Because, well, no one here, as you can see, no one was threatening Keda, so what happened is that Chrom moved after Lilina because Lilina has no assist. Any version of Edelgard is strong against Seros. We don't see right now too many of those
You must lead the others.
legendary Edelgard, but she's kind of scary.
But how?
I still believe she's a danger. And this, oh no, this is a cursed picture. Oh no, this hurts to see. Especially considering that Roy is one of my favorite lords. This hurts to see. I'm really sorry, Roy.
I'll defeat you.
Hope will never die. Such power.
And this is kind of a mixture offense team, I guess, because you have Marita with kind of a weird build, Unity, Flashing Blade, either. I would say Gale Force is better if you use Flashing Blade. And you have here Triangle Adept, No Stay Disrupt, Quick Riposte, and Quick Riposte, the Stun Defense. So these two mages definitely are meant to be counters to Cavline, but my defense is not really a Cavline, and the main threat is a melee unit and not a range unit. Probably the first time Lilina is doing something good in AR defense this week. And here we have finally a player with less buildings. I'm happy to see that. And there is a very interesting build on Legendary Leaf. As you can see, Desperation, Brash Assault for quad. I have never seen that before, but I can imagine how this would play. Unfortunately, this player didn't see the return trap, so he is losing 2 units turn 1. So yeah, now there's nothing you can do. And now finally the player you all wanted to see in action, Phoenix Master. He brings some interesting stuff. So the first is Legendary Leaf. Naga with Link, and Plumeria with attack and speed tactic. I think this is a mistake here because you have 3 cavalries, so they don't get the buffs. Cecilia plus 10 Lancebreaker attack speed solo. I still think Lancebreaker is very useful, you never know. If people use Brave Actor in defense, this is a pain. And last we have Regin, Desperation, Heavy Blade, Gale Force. So he was waiting next turn before initiation. And here, to be honest, I was expecting Legendary Leaf to attack first, but I think the reason why he decided to make Regin attack first is to reduce the cooldown of Gale Force for the following turns. And here, just like that. So Sarah will obviously, because she has no enemy threat, she will target Seros and waste a dance with a return plus. And here this is very interesting because you know there is a ground order legendary Chrome, but this person, he lets Cecilia stays where she is. So this tells me probably Phoenix Master, yes, he understood there is a ground orders, or at least there will be a change fate. So now Regin attacks, Canto, dance, attack again, and Gale Force activates. The timing was perfect. And now, what about Leaf? This is what I said before. You have no buffs on Leaf. And this is why he failed to destroy my Seros. But this is not so much of a problem because he has an extra action, so even if he fails to kill, well, now he kills.
Never underestimate me.
I also use Cecilia in Astro Season, but probably less often now because I see Duo Leaf, Legendary Lilina, and Legendary Sigurd very often, so yeah. Very well done anyway. And here you see Duo Lin Disarm Trap with 3 dancers. And something that strikes me here with respect to the buildings, there is no ladder, so maybe this player lost all of his ladders. Because he didn't see obviously the return trap and the ground orders. So yeah, he lost almost everything. Of course, he has to keep trying because if you have no ladders, you have to do something.
Lynn, I'm not sure I can. Courage, Florina.
And here, interesting. You see, this player didn't use Hilda to attack Chrome. Why? I think the reason is because even though Hilda is strong, she cannot kill Chrome. That's why. And for our last match, another player with less buildings, which is always nice to see. Here there is Guinevere. I'm not sure about Guinevere here because I think the main threats are mainly Legendary Chrome and Keida. And if you want to hit and run by killing Bernadetta or Lilina, you can do it even without Guinevere. But you have to face tank Chrome and Keida first. And again, ground orders happened. So I think this person decided to gamble the trap by moving one space instead of two because he wanted to dance Regin to snipe Bernadetta, because obviously Regin cannot kill Seros. So yeah. So overall that was a funny week. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time.